Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Math practice number 45.
Math Practice number 45. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about area, and specifically, we're going to talk about how to find the area of right triangles. Do you know what a right triangle is?
It's a triangle that has a right angle.
It's a triangle that has a right angle, and usually when we indicate a right angle, we make a little square like that. So we learned already how to find the area of rectangles. Do you remember how to do that?
Well, you mark try to figure out two of the sides, and then the other two sides are the same as the sides they're facing, and then you fill in the squares.
Right, you fill in the squares, just like they're Duplo blocks. You can just fill in the squares, right?
Yeah.
But the problem with triangles is you can't fill in the squares. Darn triangles! Rah! So we got to figure out something else to do, and so we start with a right triangle. Now, do you see anything else you could draw into this picture that would make it easier and something that we know how to find the area of?
Well,
That's the thing about solving math problems, is sometimes you try to turn a problem you don't know how to do into something that you do know how to do. What's the only thing we know how to do?
well, we know the perimeter.
We know, actually no, we don't know the perimeter. The perimeter is a little tricky. What's the only thing we know how to find the area of?
We can find the area of a rectangle.
We can find the area of a rectangle. Do you see how to make a rectangle here?
Well, you unfold the side and put a side there.
Yeah, why don't you draw it in orange here? Draw in a rectangle here.
So I just make this extra line.
Yeah, okay. Now, how tall is this side that you filled in here?
3.
Okay, why don't you write that? How long is that other side?
4.
4. So how big is the rectangle?
So it's a 3 by 4 rectangle.
It's a 3 by 4 rectangle, so the area is?
So it's 3. It's 4 rows of 3.
4 rows of 3. So how many Duplo blocks would that be if there were 4 rows of 3? 4 times 3, which is?
16. Nope.
4 times 3, which is?
12.
12! High 12. Yeah, but it's hard to do a high 12. So the area of the rectangle is 12. Now, we weren't trying to find the area of the rectangle, we were trying to find the area of the triangle. You notice anything about this picture?
Well, these are 2 triangles.
Yeah, and they look like they're exactly the same, right?
Yeah.
It's a right triangle, and it's 3 high and 4 long, and the other side's the same, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think the area of each one of those triangles is?
6.
6. The area of the triangle is 6. So to find the area of a right triangle, it's really cool what you do. You take an orange triangle and put it on top of it. Do you think it has to be orange?
No.
No, what color could it be also?
It could be blue or green.
Yeah, it could be a lot of different colors. So you just take another triangle and put it on top of it, unfold it, like you said. And
And you get
then you get a rectangle.
and
then what do you say when you see a rectangle? You say, I know how to find the
area.
area! And then what do?
You split it in half, and then you find out what number 2 times equals 12.
Right. So once you find the area of the rectangle, then you just divide it by 2 or cut it in half, and that's the area of the triangle. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So that works for right triangles. High five. Now you're learning how to find the area of some really cool stuff.